Alright, hello everyone. Finally back after only making one video in a week. I know I consider myself more or less able to daily upload, and I upload once every 7 days or even less. I mean, it's just incredible how good I am at video making, slowly devolving into my idol, Technoblade. Well, except for the dying part. I just realized I can't really make the starving of content joke every single video, or else it's gonna get old, so I have nothing. Except that, basically, I'm gonna explain why, like, the not uploading even happens in the first place. It's basically because, like, for the next 2 days after an upload, I just kinda chill, because, well, who cares about uploading daily? At least upload every 3 days, it's gonna be fine. And then some random bullshit happens and I don't upload for like the other 2 days. And it just kind of snowballs into me not uploading basically at all. And then everyone's mad at me. And then it's all gone. In the last video I said that I'm gonna go to like the second part of the geography Olympiad. And I did. It was on Friday, and oh my god, it's one of the craziest experiences I've ever had in my entire life. Alright, so basically, we were told that the Olympiad begins on Friday at 1 p.m. and it's in like some school. Basically what you have to know about Vladivostok, where I live, is that it's divided into like several basically parts. So basically there's like the city center, there's like the weird peninsula, and then there's like the other weird peninsula, and the school was on that one. What you have to know about that peninsula is it's basically the ghetto. Basically, everyone who lives here just hates those guys. Everyone who lives there suck. And everyone who lives there think that they're like the greatest part of the city. And it's kind of a rivalry, but basically the school was located there, and I was like, okay, this is not great. I don't want to go there. Are you kidding me? But basically I did go there because, well, I skipped school because, well, I was allowed to skip school, and I mean, who doesn't like to skip school? Last year I had 75% absence. This year I only have 70. That is a 5% improvement. I mean, what? It's just incredible. I'm basically in school every single moment of my life now. Alright, so what I forgot to tell you is that I'm actually recording this in school right now. So as you can see, these are my school tools. Those are not my school tools. Those are my keys. Where are my school tools? Because the school is located so far away, my friend was like, oh well, it's gonna be a real tough task to get there. So he says, so when my brother is on the way to school, I'm just gonna like, my parents are just gonna get me to your house, and then like we're gonna figure it out by taxi or something. Because I mean, my house isn't located in like basically another city like his is, so it was like a much easier task to get there from my house. So he basically arrives at my house at like 8 a.m. We're chilling for like 2 hours preparing for the Olympiad. And then we basically order a taxi. We're like, alright, you get us there, man. And the guy comes, and what you need to know about my house, I mean, not my house, basically the place where I live, it's surrounded by like a fence, and there's a gate that you can open with a remote. And the gate was open, and the taxi driver's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make them a favor, I'm gonna go into the territory so they don't have to like go anywhere, and it's gonna be incredible. And he basically goes in there, we accidentally walk right past him and close the gate, and proceed to search for his car outside the gate for like 15 minutes. And so then our parents like call and like, oh guys, the taxi driver's trapped. And we're like, oh my god, why did you do that? Why did you go in the Why did you go into the territory that's literally surrounded by a gate? Don't you see that this is basically a death trap? I just don't get it. But yeah. Anyways, we drive there. Our friend is already there. And so we go in. The school is very weird. It's like, I don't know, it's just a place that I wouldn't even be able to imagine. Basically, the school is like a square, but the middle is hollow, and then you enter the middle to get into the school through like a thing where there's no first floor, but there are columns, and you go between them and get into. It's very confusing. I've never seen a school design like that. Oh my god, we were figuring out how to get there for like half an hour, but finally we get there and we see that like, oh, here's a list of people who were like invited to write in the Olympiad. And we scan through the lists, we're not there. Only one of us is there, and it's our friend who like was there before. He somehow made the lists, we didn't, so we're like, okay, it's all over, dude. We can just go home. But I mean, who wants to walk around in the fucking peninsula? By the way, it's called Churkin, but in reality, it's called Pervamaisky Rayon, but everyone basically calls it Churkin. So yeah, it's just not the greatest place to be in, really. So we're like, all right, can we like still write it even though we're not in the list? And the teacher was like, all right, everyone who didn't make the lists, come with me. And they put us in like a classroom, and they make us like do everything, like give our phones away, and basically only the friend who made the list is like in a separate classroom, and we're in this classroom all together. So basically he's a loser. We're like laughing at him. So then the biggest train wreck of all begins. We get the Olympiad. There's like a teacher surveying us. And the Olympiad lists are like very confusing. We're like, alright, I'm like asking her, alright, so here is a place where it's like the place where you write answers, but also in like this sheet, there's also like a place where you could write answers as well. So I'm like, where do I write answers? And she just goes, I don't know, I'm a math teacher. What? Why are you surveying us? This is a geography Olympiad. You guys are supposed to be organized. The people from all around the city came to this one school, and you couldn't even have like 3 teachers who know what to do. It's insane. Alright, but basically we kind of like did some improvising. We kind of guessed where to write the answers. And the Olympiad, I mean, it was alright. The questions were actually pretty easy, and I think I wrote it fine, but the biggest train wreck of all was the atlases. So basically, the atlas is like a pretty thin book with like maps of some sorts. Basically like population map of Russia, religion map of Russia, like industrial map of Russia, everything. And it's like the thing you're supposed to basically scan to do the Olympiad. You don't even need to have like any prior knowledge of geography. All the answers are written there. But the thing is, the 9th grade atlas, which we have on us, has like 1% of the knowledge you need. So they had like literally two like 8th and 7th grade atlases for the entire classroom. So we had to like, everyone looks at them, does the tasks, then passes them on. We like traded atlases. It was insane. I don't know how you can organize an event poorer, but that was about as close as you could get to absolute total just circle jerk. Then the biggest thing is that there was a task where you had to like calculate stuff. And I mean, we didn't like bring calculators with us, and we had no phones. And basically counting was way too hard for us. I mean, we're in the 9th grade, what do you expect us to be able to count? This is Russian education, dude. So I asked her like, can I have a calculator? Are there even calculators here, and she's just like, nope, and gives me her phone to just like use the calculator. I could have googled every single answer. She just did not care. But I mean, I am a trustworthy individual. I would never cheat on a test, except like every single test I've taken in my entire life. But I didn't cheat on this one. So eventually we come out there, we're like, holy shit, what was that? It's just an unforgettable experience. I don't know how you can even organize events like that, but yeah. Hopefully I'm gonna pass. I still don't know the results, but honestly, they could like announce the results in like 3 months, because they sometimes just do that. Like some Olympiads, you get the results in like 3 days, and some you just get it in like half a year. I don't know what this one's gonna be like, but I'm gonna update you when I get it. So just the main moral of this video is to never go to Churkin. It's just like the Ohio of Vladivostok. You just cannot go there. You're not gonna make it out alive. Save your sanity. Just stick to the city center, or like maybe what's north from there, because that's where all my friends live, and it's actually a pretty chill place. So if you're ever in Vladivostok, you know where to go from the Roll Me guide. See, this is the guide of where to go and where not to go. You should use this for all your travels. And yeah, that's kind of it. Also, the second part of my English Olympiad is coming up on like the 12th of December, because I mean, I won the first part. It was kind of easy. But this part, they say it's like 20 times harder, and I need to go to another school again. Please don't be on Churkin. Please, dude. I don't want to go there again. I mean, I hope it's not on Churkin. I don't plan to go there ever again in my entire life. I'm good. Every single memory I have of that is a bad one. Yeah, I've been playing kind of a lot of Skywars, so hopefully I'm gonna become the #1 Skywars player soon and make the greatest content ever where I just obliterate everyone. By the way, today I just randomly had a dream where I had a 12 kill game in Skywars. I don't know, I woke up and was like, alright, I know I clipped that, where's the clip? And then I was just disappointed because it was a dream. Why does your body do that? Why does it scam you? I mean, a 12 kill game would have been content, but no, it just had to be a dream. Are you kidding me? That's literally like the worst thing your body can do to you. I mean, why? What kind of sick entertainment does your mind get from literally scamming itself? Okay, so hopefully this video has actual mic quality. I don't want to deal with any of that. Every second video I make has some kind of mic problems. Oh my god, please, I don't want to deal with that ever again. So, oh yeah, also, you know, the money that I got, I still haven't bought a microphone, so I'm probably gonna try to buy a microphone in the near future, but I mean, I spent like 1/10 of that money in like 2 days, so with my spending habits, it's probably just gonna be gone in the next like 5 days. So yeah, if I'm gonna get a microphone, that's cool, but I feel like not having audio problems at least is like already a blessing. So yeah, hopefully I'm gonna make a video today, tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. It's just gonna magically work out. I'm absolutely 100% telling you that it will. It's definitely not gonna work like the other way around, and my next video is gonna be like next week. But hey, anything can happen. You know, YouTubers with 40 subscribers are just the most random and inconsistent beings on the planet. So, I mean, just expect anything. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly enjoyed it. My voice is kind of dead right now because, I mean, talking for like 20 minutes is just not what I'm used to. Sitting at home all day playing video games. But anyways, I think the moral of this video is that you should always listen to the natives when exploring a city, because what if you accidentally end up in Turkin? I mean, think about it. I mean, you're probably not gonna make it out alive. I remember my dad telling me a story that he literally got mugged when he lived there. Alright? I don't think there's like a more convincing argument to be made. So yes, stay away from there. That's kind of all I wanted to tell you. Alright, bye.